guys? How is everyone today? We're live from the Alpaca Melbourne store. We'll get a few of our friends in before we start anything. Make sure that everyone's situated, comfortable, sitting comfortably on a seat, a couch, a table.
Have some snack to the side.
And have all your EDC around you, hugging you, loving you.
We're all about that EDC love.
We're all
spreading that EDC
Hey,
love.
if you're watching live on Instagram or YouTube, before we start the live and start what we came here to talk about, please say hi. What's up, people at Alpaca? Thank you, man. What's up? Nom, thanks for being the first person to say hi. Anyone else wants to say hi? Should we wait for some of our other friends to come in? All right. Hey, Gogo. Thanks for coming in. All right, I think we have a couple friends here and a couple of our Alpaca fam members saying hi. Hello from Kuwait. Hello from Greece. Hello from the Philippines. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in. All right. As you can see, and if you've been following all our Instagram pages or social media pages, and if you've been in the website recently, the Terra Collection has landed. And that's what we have here in front of you. So we're proud to launch our most eco-conscious collection yet, the Terra Collection. So it's really with great honor that I have a person right beside me, the designer behind our Terra Collection. Please help me welcome our designer, Ben. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm Ben, the designer based in Melbourne. And we've just cooked up a nice, refreshing color block silhouette for some of our most iconic and classic bag designs to celebrate the Terra edition.
Yeah, it's fun stuff. We got 3 classic alpaca designs for this Terra Collection that Ben has whipped up. So you got the Flight Sling 2 litter. We got 2 versions of the Flight Sling 2 litter in our Terra Collection. We got the Elements Tote, the one and only Terra Elements Tote. That is, I just wanted to showcase the whole thing so you can see, the dual tone-ness of it all. Amazing stuff, man. And let's show them the zip pouches, the Zip Pouch Pro, the Terra Collection Zip Pouch Pro. So have one on my hub lanyard there because I am a sucker. Everyone knows this. If you've seen a live before, if you know me, I am a sucker for all the hub ecosystem stuff. But today we're talking about the Terra Collection. So this is a limited edition drop built using ECOPAK, which is, I'll let Ben explain what ECOPAK is to all our good people out there.
For sure, absolutely. So if anyone's a big fan of EDC and anything in the bag world, ECOPAK is like your tried and tested best of everything in terms of upcycled polyester fabrics. So something with the Terra edition, we really wanted to celebrate this sort of colorway and this feel of something that's actually a little bit more grounded to earth. And ECOPAK is really one of the most iconic fabrics when it comes to multi-layer, 3-layer polyester that actually uses all 100% PET-based plastic material. So it's firstly upcycled, and secondly just as good as a lot of performance-grade polyester fabrics. So when we had to come as a design team to select a fabric, we really couldn't go wrong with going with ECOPAK.
Yeah, man, it's a great choice. I'm a big fan of what you guys have done here. Of course, I'm a big fan of all the products in this selection. First up is the Flight Sling. I actually packed it out with my daily essentials. Sorry about that, to the Elements Tote there. So the Flight Sling, why do you think the Flight Sling made sense for this collection?
Yeah, firstly, I mean, it's such a classic and iconic piece of alpaca design nowadays, and everyone's really rocking this pouch here. And really, when we think about the Terra edition, it was really some sort of bag that you can kind of take it out for the urban space as well as
actually show the Flight Sling. One important thing.
For sure. It's just such a really portable shape, and you can actually use it both in the outdoors and also in travel. And really, it's such a versatile piece where when we thought about the current designs that we have in the market, this is something you can see not really color tone. We do a lot at Alpaca. And so when we thought about color blocking, these three designs actually kind of gave us a bit of versatility in terms of putting color blocks and color ranges. And really, we've got sort of two main colorways for everything. So for a medium-sized bag, this was just perfect for us.
Yep. And yeah, just jumping off of that, of course, for me, I'm a big fan of the Flight Sling 2-liter. I have 3 of the Flight Slings in different other colors, and I'm happy that this is part of my collection now. It fits easily into your daily routine or your travel kit. Fits essentials. So I'll show you guys what my loadout is in the Flight Sling 2-liter. So I have my phone there, right out there. Got a power bank. This is like a tech case, kind of adapter case that I have as well. See a bit of the reflection, see a bit of Toby in behind the camera there. You got the Ricoh GR3. It just feels like magic. Everything's coming out of this bag. I also have my whole wardrobe. No, I'm just kidding. So this is, you got the AirPods and it just fits everything. I do love that quick access back pocket as well, because if you're in and out, you know, if you're traveling, you're in and around the city, you can just take a picture of something, do it quickly, quick access, and just put it there for quick access. And it's a slim silhouette, water resistant, of course, all the good stuff. Great for commuting, exploring, traveling, as I said. And one of the best features for me of the Flight Sling 2-liter is that it actually packs really flat. You know, when you know, it's as slim as you need it to be, but when you need to pack it out, you know, you can put back all these things. Just so you know, it's not a camera effect. If you have a Flight Sling 2-liter, it is really that versatile. So, putting back all my actual stuff there. Quick, easy, and that's the Flight Sling 2-liter in the Terra Collection. Any comments on who has picked up their Terra Collection Flight Sling 2-liters? All right, cool. Just waiting on our friends here. All right, hello from your bed. Hello to your bed too, sir. Yeah, so that is the Flight Sling 2-liter for our Terra edition. And the next thing we're talking about is our Elements Tote Medium Terra edition. So this has all the good stuff. This is for all your flexible everyday carry needs, now in a dual tone ECOPAK finish. See that? And it's built tough but lightweight, which is great. Perfect for, you already know, if you love the Elements Tote, and me and Ben both love the Elements Tote. We use it almost every day. If not every day, of course, sometimes you need something bigger or smaller, or you need about 4 different EDC carries, but everyday carries. But the Elements Tote is still the Elements Tote you know and love. You know, you got your 6 internal pockets. Water bottle holder, beat maker holder, and all that good stuff. So, talk about the Terra Collection
for sure.
Elements Tote.
And something that you can see also with the Elements Tote, like we've got this really nice olive green colorway on the front. Also, something that we haven't really done before is actually we've gone out and sourced a really nice red hyperlon. So when we kind of came out with the colorways, we've got, you know, reds, we've got the blacks, greens, and the coyote brown. Really wanted something, a pop of color, but we didn't want something too major on the back slash of the elements. So having this really nice hyperlon tag, really refreshing from a design standpoint. And also, if you're a bit bored of the olive green front colorway, flip it around, you've got yourself a coyote brown. So if you happen to miss out, sorry, we've got technical difficulties with the mic here. I was popping on right here on our Alpaca lanyard.
Yeah,
really useful.
USB lanyard there.
Yeah, if you missed out the coyote brown drop for Elements Tote, you've got yourself a 2 colorway version right here.
Yeah.
Even when we talk about the fabrics, you're gonna find that on a lot of the elements, so we're kind of using like a 210D sort of fabric.
Yeah.
This one, especially when you come and try it out, if anyone's received this or thinking of coming by the retail store, check it out. You're gonna find the fabric's actually a little bit more rigid because this one we're using around a 400D, some areas 600D, so it gives you a little bit of a robust feel, and it's just a really good now and upgrade to your grocery bag.
Yeah, that's amazing. We got a couple of our friends here trying to get in the Alpaca Melbourne store, but we're closed currently. So give us a few moments of talking about the Terra Collection. We might open for the last half of the day. All right, and that's great. I mean, the elements. So you know, in Love, you get a few different flavors. You know, you get that, you know, that old green side of it, and then like, you know, that brown side of it. And depending on your loadout, you kind of can change up what's, you know, the most external part of it, and depending on your outfit as well.
Yeah,
which is great.
For sure.
And last but not the least, last but not the littlest, is our Zip Pouch Pro Terra Edition. And I already have some of my torches there. Not some of my torches. We got a torch there. It's perfect for all your, you know, your compact, rugged, and everyday, widely useful Zip Pouch Pro. What I love about it is, as you can see, I'm a big fan of all the Hub ecosystem stuff and Hub accessories, and I can just swap it out with, you know, my lanyard, and you know, you got the carabiner there, and it's just great. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and there's nothing really like the Zip Pouch Pro. I think I have a few other Zip Pouch Pros in different finishes, and this is one of the most eye-popping one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you tell us about the Zip Pouch Pro Terra Edition?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, goes back to just like in all the other bags that we've got here today. Again, we're sort of featuring a lot of that really iconic color blocking system here right now. And one thing that we've also kind of played with this bag, and I think personally really shows its strength on the Zip Pouch Pros.
Yeah.
So,
you're gonna remember what it is in a bit.
I know, absolutely. We've actually played with the thread color as well.
Yeah.
So sort of getting that red highlights. We've got some areas to put a bit of color tones. We've got that sort of coyote brown, but also the reds, and especially on the multicam black, we've got some really nice red bark tacking right there.
Yeah.
Again, with really strong nylon thread, so you're gonna last your lifetime. And again, in the outdoors, this stuff with the ECOPAK, it's water resistant, and you can be chucking this into a puddle. You've got these YKK AquaGuard zipper tapes, and then also newly with that we're gonna introduce now is the Terra zipper pulls.
Yeah.
So when you try it in person for the first time, you're actually gonna find that it gives you a little bit of mechanical leverage. So you can actually just zip and unzip, kind of really that satisfying feel.
It's gonna be doing this until the live ends.
That'll be our counter for today. Yeah, 100%. And again, just like Jello mentioned, in any of your pack ups in your EDC, you fill this up all the way to the full brim, chuck it into your bag, use any of our pop systems, and it's just a really robust wallet at this point.
Yeah, it's that's it for, you know, techies, travelers, creatives. This is one of those pieces of EDC that just works for your everyday carry, and that's what I love about the Zip Pouch Pro. And I think one of the things that we kind of wanted to, for everyone that came in late, they're asking which bags we're wearing. So as we just talked about, we are. So I have the Zip Pouch Pro Terra Edition on my Hub USB-C lanyard, and I have the Flight Sling 2-liter Terra Edition. So if you're wondering, that is what we're wearing right now. Cool. All right. So, okay, we got a couple people. So tell us about ECOPAK, Ben.
So ECOPAK is a fantastic piece of upcycled fabric. So if anyone's sort of curious on to the history behind it, I mean, they're developed in the US as well, so a really high-grade performance fabric. So when we talk about performance fabrics, I know a lot of our fans would recognize stuff like our in-house fabrics like Exoflux. We feature a lot X-Pack. And so something with ECOPAK is that it's actually 100% recycled PET plastic bottle fabric. So when we actually talk about the laminates, a lot of fabrics only use like the upper fabric. This actually goes from the upper, the backing, and also the middle fabric. So everything is actually PET-based plastics. And surprisingly, the guys in the US actually made it work where it's just as good and long-lasting as a lot of the performance-grade fabrics that we have on the market. So reasons why we would use it for the Terra edition, it just made sense. And we also have all the colors that we know and love, such as the coyote brown, the olive green, and we just really wanted to feature a really strong fabric for the story we wanted to push. That was the Terra edition. And it just looks and feels great. It's just a performance fabric.
I mean, that's the thing, with all these classic, silhouettes and the ECOPAK, it's just great for everyday carry. Great to stand out in the crowd as well, but if you get caught in a rainstorm or get caught in really bad weather, you're covered, And one of the last things, and one of the most important things we wanted to talk about this collection is that the most important part of this collection is that this collection gives back. And what do we mean by that? So 100% of profits of this Terra Collection is going to the Surfrider Foundation, supporting clean oceans, protected coastlines, and a healthier planet. So that initiative was really important to everyone at Alpaca because we wanted to, make something. The team wanted to make something that design something that does more than just look good. We can give back and make a good impact in the world with this drop as well. So it's amazing. So you get a good EDC, Alpaca product, and you get a good Elements Tote Flight Sync 2 Liter Zip Pouch Pro to add to your collection, and you feel good about it as well. 100%. Which is great. Thanks for everyone that already bought the Terra Collection, and if you haven't bought the Terra Collection, it's still available online at alpacagear.com and the Alpaca app. And if you live locally in Melbourne as well, we got a few, and it's a pretty limited quantity here in our Melbourne store. And for everyone waiting outside the Melbourne store right now, we will open in a few minutes for you guys, and you can pick up your Terra Collection as well. So before we wrap up, Ben, I just want to open the floor to everyone, all of our friends, for the next few minutes. If you have any questions that you want to ask about the Terra Collection, any questions about the loadout for these 3 silhouettes, let us know as well. I'm going to go through the comments right now. Cool. All right. There's a question here for why we stopped making the admin pouch. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. That's all I can say to you. I'll give you something good today and tell you to stay tuned. Right. Do you have a store in Italy? So if you want to check, if you're in this live right now and you want to check if you have a local stockist in your country or in your city, just go to alpacagear.com and you can check all the different locations of our stockists on our website. Right, all the greetings. Cool, no questions. Everyone already knows and loves the all the bags in this collection. Shout out, as I said, shout out to everyone who's gotten your Terra Collection bag. Make sure you share and post about your Terra Collection and tag us on your social media pages as well. And of course, thank you for tuning in and supporting gear that's better for the planet with this Terra Collection. Any last words, Ben, to say?
Thanks again to all our Alpaca fans out there. I can say on behalf of the design team, we've been so excited to push this product out. We're already seeing stuff, huge support for the colorway. So again, thanks to everyone. Even to all our friends right now tuning in, we really appreciate your time. So
thank you. And everyone waiting outside, thank you for being patient. You can come in a second. Thank you. And it's been me, Jello from Alpaca.
Ben from Alpaca.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
And Toby behind the camera.
It's